Yes. We are on episode 6.
Yes. Thank you for the love, everyone.
Yes. And we are Emerald Sisters.
Inspired.
And before we get into the topic of self-esteem, we're going to talk about our YouTube channel. So basically, please check us out on Emerald Sisters Inspired. We are on YouTube. We are on Instagram.
Hit
please
that like button. Hit that notification button and subscribe. Please
subscribe.
Yes.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is with self-esteem is how to build your self-esteem, right? So I believe that building your self-esteem comes within. So you're either taught it at home when you watch your parents, your mom or your dad, however they present themselves, you kind of follow that pattern. So the first part of that is learning from home. You build that off of your parents. And they usually instill that in you. Another part is when they tell you, you might do like a ritual that you do every morning with your children or with anyone in your family. And you just tell them, like, listen, look in the mirror and you tell yourself, this is who I am. This is who I plan to be. This is the person that I plan to.
It's like a form of affirmation.
Yes, you do affirmations. I think that builds up your self-esteem.
Yes.
Also, I feel like when you do activities, that can build off your self-esteem as well. As a young child, you may play football, you may play baseball, basketball, whatever sport you may play, that kind of internalizes it.
Theater, that also builds.
Yes, anything that you desire, anything that you're interested in can build off that self-esteem. And I believe that is the ultimate goal, is to be confident about yourself, is to know that you are somebody and that you won't diminish anybody else for that, but that starts from you. So I think that's how you build your self-esteem.
Love with oneself.
Yeah, loving yourself has a lot to do with that. Basically, it does. It has a lot to do with that. Loving everything about yourself, looking at yourself, loving everything about yourself. I believe that it starts within as well. Loving everything about yourself, the way that your flaws are. It could be your eyes, your hair, your nose, your lips, your body. A lot of times, a lot of people that lack self-esteem look for something to take over that or look for something to compensate for that. So you may not like your body, so you go out there and you get surgery. You may not like your nose, you go out there and you get plastic surgery. But then after you do all of that, does that make you feel good about yourself? Does that change your mindset and your perspective of what your body or your nose would have been like before the fact? Does that change anything in your mindset? Like, okay, well, I built my self-esteem. Does it? It may or not, Sis, what do you think as far as, like, does that, help you?
Nobody's saying that you shouldn't go and get work done. That's something that most people that you see nowadays that they're doing. But you also have to have the self-confidence and self-esteem within yourself to know that even though I'm getting all of this stuff done, and as far as body modifications, I still, love myself, whether I got the surgery or not. So that's something that you have to work within. And that's why they usually tell people it's nothing wrong with going to see somebody and talking to somebody, a therapist or a psychiatrist, to sit down and speak of yourself and know that with this or without it, I'm still a good person.
You're still going to be yourself. Because a lot of times people don't think about that before they go and do extreme work to themselves. You have to build yourself within. You got to know that regardless if I have this surgery or not, that I'm still beautiful inside. I'm still the person that I am. I'm not going to change my attitude after, because some people, it kind of lowers their self-esteem because after the fact, a lot of them become mean girls. Or they become mean men, because men, they could get surgery too. Men can, they got enhancement for certain things. They even got the BB, whatever that is, that they get for their, for their body, the structure of their body. Now that they have that, there's plenty of men out here getting surgery as well.
Yes.
So I feel like a lot of the times when you go and do these things, it's not off the riff for your own benefit. It could be for somebody else's sometimes. Because some people do it to get attention, or maybe they never got attention and they felt like, oh, well, all the other girls or the other guys, they get attention from other people that look like these particular people. But so now I'm going to go get it done because I feel like I'm not getting that attention. And that's not the case. There's a lot of people that have certain preferences with body, just, whatever the case may be with their body. And that's just who they are. But whatever floats your boat, whatever goes for you, that's what it goes. But don't let that affect your mindset. That's all I'm saying. Don't let that take over your self-esteem, because you want to have the best part of you, and you don't want that to change who you are. Because I don't look at a person's body. I look at the person's heart. I look at the person's mind.
Their personality.
Exactly.
I look at everything.
And if that doesn't align with who you are as a person, then I can care less about, oh, you're this person because of the way you look. Forget about that. Let's not even go there. Okay. So that's far beyond what's important.
And there's other aspects of and ways of building up your confidence and your self-esteem. Like, take yourself out on a date.
Yeah,
like,
pampering yourself.
Get to know who you are first.
Making yourself feel good. So, ladies and guys out there, there's nothing wrong with the men out there going to go get your feet done, your nails done, taking care, grooming yourself. Nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody tell you that it's feminine, because there's no such thing. It's called taking care of yourself, taking care of your health.
Self-care.
Health is wealth, okay?
Yes.
Taking care of yourself. Cleanliness is next to what?
Godliness.
Okay.
And then it's your
Amen.
mental health. That has a lot to do with it too.
Exactly. So that is the most beneficial part of being who you are and being that person, is to take care of yourself, pamper yourself. What you won't do for somebody else will do. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do it for yourself. You have to love yourself and love who you are within, in and out.
And it's not being selfish.
Sometimes it's being selfless. Would I say selfless?
Yeah, selfless. But
like, you got to care about yourself first before you care about somebody else.
That's true.
A lot of us, we spend more time taking care of our parents, taking care of other family members, taking care of kids, taking care of grandkids, great-grands. You even have grandmothers out there taking care of families, continuously, even though, they done raised their children, might be in their 40s or 50s, and they're still taking care of people's kids. So they have to find that time to take care of themselves. After a while, it's like, okay, enough. You have to say no. If that's what you have to do, learn how to. People don't know how to say no.
Yes,
learn how to say no.
Thing, yes.
Learn how to say no.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Learn how to say no. So definitely take care of yourself. And it makes you feel good. I know I love going to go get a spa. Last time birthday that we had, maybe.
Oh my God, it was.
Oh, it was so beautiful. Anybody out there, please
ago.
get a full body massage, an hour.
Facial.
Deep tissue.
From your face.
Let them hands work.
Hands.
Back, the body.
Yes.
Even
from
when they turned me over.
Head to your toes.
They turned me over. I did a facial, and when they turned me over, I literally fell asleep. The lady had to wake me up. The music was so soothing. It felt like I was in an ocean, somewhere far away.
Like a feng shui.
Like a faraway country. Like it gives you a sense of peace. And even if you got to do your own spa at home, they have plenty of things that you can have at home. You go to Instagram, you're going to find everything.
Zen.
Social media, you're going to find everything.
You can turn your place
into a zen.
Yes.
You could do you can do little things for yourselves.
Crystals.
And also if you're a couple, you could do things together where you can have your own house set up as a spa day. Like, this is the time
and take out all that negative energy.
Take care of yourself. This is the time to do that. And that builds up once again, we go back to
your
the topic.
Self-esteem,
your self-esteem.
Your self-confidence.
Because you're taking time to work on you.
Yes.
You're taking time to know that you are important.
Yes.
And whether or not other people think that you're not, that's not about them. It's about you knowing that. So definitely, men, women, please take care of yourself. Please build yourself up and know that you are important.
And you matter.
So one-on-one dates for yourself. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie with this, one-on-one dates for myself. And then there's movies. I can only remember one time that I actually did do like a one-on-one was when I was in the process of being in training for a particular job, and they had a restaurant that catered to our particular company that I was working for at the time in position. And I would go there every morning. I used to go there with the crew, a particular group of people, but then certain people wouldn't make it in enough time, so I would go there by myself, and I would sit at the booth, and it was kind of awkward at first, but then after a while you got used to learning how to do it on your own. Yes. It does feel, being by yourself is an uncomfortable feeling. Yes. But you have to learn how to be uncomfortable sometimes.
Yes, you do.
You got to learn how to be uncomfortable.
And take that risk.
Exactly. It'll benefit you so well because you're not dependent. You're more interdependent.
And you learn yourself.
Yes.
You learn who you are.
You learn who
in
you
that
are.
Process.
You are very much aware of yourself. You're aware of people around you. And just like one of a friend that I know very well, he taught me something so valuable. He said, you gotta teach people how to treat you.
Of course.
And that is very important.
Yes.
When it comes to the way that you carry yourself, your self-esteem. It all ties back into the same thing. So I believe that that's very important, to take time to yourself, to be independent, to go and do things for yourself, because you are your biggest fan. You are your number one fan. Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe that if you do that, you don't know how far you can go in life.
And you're able to think clearly. Yes. And different things, you start to think of different things that you would want to do. Everything comes to you because you're by yourself and you're sitting in a moment where you're able to think and come up with different ideas and different business adventures because you're by yourself. You're sitting within yourself.
Yeah.
And you're able to write down those ideas. It's nothing wrong with writing ideas.
Have a journal to help you build up yourself as far as things that you acquire. Like we just mentioned before about affirmation. Like, I really think that it works. If you put that in yourself, we even did as a girls event, we did a vision board. And I think that's important too, to build yourself up, because these are things you want to inquire in life. Have a vision board. Put that up. Like, envision yourself doing something that's major. That will build you up so well. That will really, really build you up. So I just want to say thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to us, for understanding. Yes, Emeralds, we care so much about your opinion. Please go and look into the comments. Go and check us out. You will really love and enjoy this phone. You will really enjoy this show. Definitely check us out. Mm-hmm. And also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please check out our Instagram. If you have any comments, please, if you have any ideas, let us know. We can talk
please
about
listen
it.
to us on Anchor
and if you want to call
Spotify.
In as well, you could definitely call in. You definitely could call in, or I can reach out to you and call you when we're getting ready to do a segment, and we can talk about those ideas. But just to let you know, our next episode is going to be talking about the male ego versus the female ego. Ooh.
So I wonder who we're gonna get to call in for that one.
We gonna figure that out. We gonna figure that out.
So definitely continue to check us out on Anchor.
Please
and
support
Spotify.
us. The ones that are listening, please. Thank you so much for supporting us.
We appreciate the love.
Thank you.
Even with those that repost and they put us on their social media platforms to let people know that this is our show. Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Emeralds. And
yes.
Thank you for checking us out. We are Emerald Sisters Inspired.